Hey YouTubers, beekeepers, thanks for checking in with old Steve today. Just got back from Lowe's. I've been working on this little brainstorm, you know I'm always trying to invent stuff. But anyway, I wanted to show you what I picked up here. I got this 3-inch pipe, okay, schedule 40. I bought a sewer clean out T. Okay, that's that. And I got a piece of 3/4 schedule 40. That's going to go in this bushing here. Alright, I'm going to make this cannon looking thing. This is going to get glued in there. Alright, this is going to get glued into this T like so. Then I'm thinking probably a 6/8 inch nozzle of the 3/4 going in here. Alright, that's going to be the tip of my gun. And I've got this oxalic acid vaporizer, okay? Nice tool. Problem is, slow as molasses. I want to speed this operation up. Alright? Time's money, right? So that's the plan. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to chop this down, I don't think. This handle and all. I'm going to shove it inside this pipe. Inside the pipe. And let this tool rest right here in the center. Alright? That way I can take that out, take that threaded cap out, and load this in there. Load my oxalic acid in there. Alright? This is my thought. This is still in the works here, okay? So I'm thinking about leaving this handle on. And what I thought is, once it goes inside the tube, I'm going to cut this tube off. This length of this tube, so this handle is right at the back end of the pipe. In other words, the pipe will end here. Okay? And then I can reach in and silicone on each side. That'll hold this in a perfectly straight up and down locked in position. Okay? And then if I ever want to use the tool just for like the factory shows you to use, I just take a knife, cut that silicone, pull it out. Now, the cap, 3-inch cap, is going to go over the end of my pipe. Alright? And what I'm going to do here is get a hair dryer, just a cheap hair dryer. And I'm going to go in and cut the lead to where I don't have any heat. It's just going to be strictly blowing air. Now this $2,000 model that they, the $2,000 model, they, you still have to buy an air compressor. You still have to buy a generator to run it. All right. With my deal, this here's 12-volt system. Okay. And all this is, it looks to me like what they've done is put a, all this is a glow plug. I think it's a diesel glow plug. Could be a regular car glow plug. I think it's a diesel plug. This thing is hot as a firecracker. You can see it's got, it's got kind of burnt looking. When you put that oxalic acid in there, it's only like a 1/2-inch cap full that goes in here for treatment. Now, if you got a double stacked hive, you put 2 doses in there. And this heats up, I mean, very fast, and this stuff gets boiling. It turns into a vapor fast, okay? So I'm going to have to experiment a little bit with the timing on this thing to see exactly how long it takes to do it. But my thought is with this, I'm still going to need a generator if I'm out in the field. I've got one of those small, cheap Harbor Freight generators, like $89 on sale. I got that thing in the barn already. This here, I've already got the battery, so you can take a 12-volt battery. So yeah, I will come out, I'm going to drill a hole here in the end of this pipe to pass these two alligator clip things. I'll have to cut the gator clips off and pass the line through, and then I will silicone it back here. For this, I'm going to put my hair dryer right up here, Sharpie it out, cut it out to where that hair dryer slides in here, the nozzle of it, about, I don't know, a couple inches, I'm guessing. Alright. Then I will silicone that thing in that nozzle inside and out of this cap. Now this cap's just going to slide on this thing. And what I'll probably do instead of gluing it, the only thing I think I'm going to glue here is this bushing and this reducer. This 2-inch to 3 3/4 reducer will be in there, and then this 3-inch will go in here glued, I think, and then I will glue in a short nozzle of 3/4 in here. So the plan is to load it, take this out, quickly load it. This don't have to be really tight. You're dealing with a gas here. I mean, it's not like you're gonna be shooting this gas fast with this system. I will dump my pre-measured stuff in here. I may put a little pipe in here and then pour it in a pipe. Set the pipe in on the pan, right? And then pour that into the pipe and lift my pipe out and screw the cap on real quick. Plug it into my battery just as soon as I see smoke coming out this end over here on the nozzle. I know I'm good to go. I can unplug my 12 volt, fire up my hair dryer, which is just on blow, no heat. But I don't, even with heat, I don't think it would matter. And then shoot that right in the front end of that beehive, right in through the hole in that front of that beehive. As soon as I shoot it all in there, and I know there's no more vapor coming out, I'll plug that hole. Now for that slot that I was putting this tool in, here's my thought. Just cut a piece of plywood and slide it in the back door. What I was doing before is having to pick it all up, bust the hive apart, more time consuming, put something underneath the hive to block it off and all that, because this tool had to go in that slot. Well, now I still have that slot, but I need that ventilation when I'm not doing this test. I need that ventilation on these bees. It's hot as Hades down here in Florida. You have to have that ventilation, okay? And so I will take, I'm thinking it's a 3/4 slot on that in the back. I think I'm going to get 5/8 plywood, cut it to where it slides easily in there. Granted, you're going to lose a little bit of gas along the edge of that plywood, but you're going to trap the majority of it. I think it's going to be fine. And when I blow this stuff up their nose hole in the front of that hive, them bees are going to go roaring and they're going to start fanning their wings. They are going to blow that vapor all through that colony. I guarantee it. So yeah, I just thought I would show you guys what I'm up to. And we'll go out here and demonstrate it in the field. I've got to work the kinks out of this thing. I got to build it first. I think it's going to be a super easy build. And yeah, what have I got here? I've got maybe, I don't know, maybe $20 worth of goodies here. I bought some silicone to do the little hole in the back. I got a little bit of glue here. This glue I've never used before, and it says clear self-priming medium PVC cement. No, self-priming, I've always used primer with it, but with this application, I'm not dealing with a lot of high pressure, so I don't really care. I just need to glue these things together. I may glue this pipe in the back end of the, oh, what is this stuff here, by the way? What is it? Oh my goodness, let me taste this. Whoops, I'm losing my pipes. This is oat straw tea infusion. Oat straw infusion. Man, is this stuff good? I'll tell you. I've been drinking this quite a while. This stuff here, it's almost got like a chocolate, little chocolatey flavor to it. Very good stuff. Okay, that's the little show today, guys. I will get this thing built and give you guys the drill on it, see how it goes. And maybe if it works out, maybe you guys can build one yourself. And I think this is going to take a ton of work out of this treatment, oxalic acid treatment. And so I will catch you on the next one. I'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping in. Be happy. Bye-bye.